May I come in, sir?
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
Yes, Rohit. How's Delhi treating you?
So Delhi is treating me very fine, sir.
Very fine. Okay. Please tell us something about yourself.
So my name is Rohit Garg. I'm born and brought up in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my schooling from Vanasthali Public School in Ghaziabad itself. So I'm a graduate of History Honours from Shivaji College, Delhi University. And presently, sir, I'm working on the post of Block Development Officer in Haryana government. And sir, I have done my internships at National Museum, Delhi and Intech NGO. So my hobbies are numismatics, heritage tourism, documenting local history, and caring for stray animals.
Caring for stray animals. Excellent. Excellent. Delving deep into history and all these things. Right. And since you are interested in history and excavations and other things, now India is having a row with Maldives. Can you tell us about the history of Maldives? How it is culturally separated from India?
Uh, Sir, in early medieval times, so there were ruler Cholas who captured Maldives as well. Therefore, it has led to establishment of Indian culture in Maldives. And some tourists from the Kerala and Malabar coast, the businessmen, sorry sir, they used to travel to Maldives for getting pepper and cardamoms. So this has led to establishment of some kind of South Indian culture in Maldives. However, sir, after British colonization, we both went for different path. Like ours has been for democracy, and in Maldives, sir, it established some kind of dictatorship after independence that has separated Indian culture as well as Maldivian culture very much.
But tell me, you dwell very limited in a very limited manner on the historical perspective. When and how did the Maldivians fully converted to Islam? It was Hindu, predominantly Hindu-dominated society. When and why did it happen?
Sir, it happened majorly after 12th century because sir, the traders on Malabar coast they were Muslims, majorly Muslims. They had trade linkage with Arabia and West Asia and African northern.
What was the religion before their conversion?
Sir, it was pagan as well as Hinduism. Both were going on there.
You need to check on that. You are posted in Hatin.
Yes, sir.
You are posted in Hatin right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Hatin is part of Palwal and neighboring the troubled Nuh
Yes, sir.
area. Okay, what is the significance of Hatin historically and in the perspective of national freedom struggle?
Uh, Sir, Gandhiji was arrested in Palwal railway station, which is nearby Hatin, in 1921 as a part of non-cooperation movement. And sir, if we dwell into deeper, sir, we found various mounds of Kushana and Gupta period in which we have excavated some coins as well as potteries as well, sir. And it lies on its way to Rajasthan. So it was part of trade route from Delhi to Narnaul, then sir to Rajasthan.
All right, very good. Are you by any chance aware of the threats to India's internal security? India is a vast country, does not have a very happy or very friendly neighborhood, and it has lots of challenges. What to your mind are few serious internal security challenges that we face?
So there are internal as well as external challenges to our internal security. For example, we have land border disputes with our northern neighbors, Pakistan, China, and so then we have some terrorism and security threat from Pakistan as well. And sir, nowadays narco crime is also increasing in our northern borders. And sir, internal challenges would be, sir, we have, sir, Naxalism is on the rise. Recently, in last month, sir, they have blasted CRPF van in Chhattisgarh, and sir, some kind of extremism is on the rise. So, and sir, cyber threat is also becoming a major player in nowadays. the drones which are coming from Pakistan, they are used for drug trade as well as sending arms and ammunition to Indian sides.
So these are the challenges to India's national security.
So there are other challenges as well.
Do you think rising unemployment is the greatest threat? I consider it the greatest threat than Naxalism or cyber security or any other thing. What is your view on that?
Indeed, sir. Like it may become a challenge, but sir, right now I think it is also our greatest asset because sir, we have largest working population in the world. So if we skill it and if we reskill and upskilling this population, then I don't see, sir, this is as a challenge. We can see, sir, this as an opportunity to make it India's successful growth story.
But in your neighborhood, in your district, and the neighboring districts, the youth are skilling themselves in a different kind of trade craft, challenging the national security. What is that?
Yes, sir. There was a report a year back that Mewat is becoming new Jamtara. That even the smaller children are engaging in cyber frauds, call scams, and some kind of extremism is going on there. But sir, Haryana government has undertook various steps like Mewat Development Board is there, Mewat Development Authority is there. Even the sir, there is cadre of officers is also different in Mewat. So yes, sir, we knew the challenge, we know the challenge, and we are working on it.
No, but it has not helped. The reports say it is becoming not becoming Jamtara. It has displaced Jamtara. So when you say these separate cadres have been created, those separate cadres are for education and health primarily. So it doesn't really help. Does it help?
uh, Sir, in a way, sir, they can help because, sir, if there will be education and health, then, sir, children would not go towards these activities, but they would be going to school, then, sir, colleges, and they would learn that these things are wrong. And if, sir, health indicators are good, then, sir, they would not be forced to go to these professions. So they would do a job which is legal, which suits them. Because, sir, this Jamtara, this call scam, it rises from the deep social complexities in Mewat region. The historical factors are also there. So government is actively working on that. Even sir, Mewat has been becoming an aspirational block. 2 blocks from Mewat are selected as an aspirational block program.
But don't you think it's very funny? This is my last question to you. Okay, is it not very funny that Mewat region is surrounded by the most industrialized area of Haryana? It has the best road communication that you can dream of, right? Job opportunities are galore, but still Mewat remains backward. And uneducated youth, school dropouts, constitute 85% of the cyber criminals. School dropouts. They are not engineers. So how do you justify this kind of situation there?
So this is primarily because of, sir, regional disparities. For example, sir, I have been to Gurugram, Faridabad. Sir, we can see that these areas are well developed. However, sir, nearby districts like Mewat, Taudu region is there. Sir, it borders Gurugram. However, it is not very developed. So we can say that the development which happened in Haryana, it is not so much equal. The benefits of development has not spread to all parts. Sir, even Mewat is backward. Sir, my father belongs to Jeen, and sir, the first underpass has been constructed just few years back. So, sir, I can say this is not just Mewat's story. Sir, if we dwell deeper, we can find, sir, our growth pattern has not been very inclusive. And sir, historically, the Mewat region after partition has suffered very high losses due to, sir, lack of regional development. So due to, sir, construction of state border, so it borders Alwar as well from Rajasthan. So these has raised a very much complex issues. And sir, it is a hilly terrain area, Mewat. Otherwise, the rest of Haryana, it is not much as hilly, but the Mewat region is surrounded by Ravlis from all the sides. So this has made them some kind of geographically separate from Haryana. That is why, sir, development has not very much percolated in these areas.
Anyway, okay, I may not agree with you, but anyway, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Morning, Rohit. How are you today?
I'm good, sir.
Good. I want you to be good the whole day. You come from Ghaziabad. And Ghaziabad has been in news recently. You know what? For what reasons Ghaziabad is in news?
Sir, yesterday the municipal body of Ghaziabad has passed a resolution of majority to renaming it to three. It has suggested three names to Honorable CM of UP to rename the.
Okay, and now that you have flagged yourself that this was the reason why it was on news, what is your perception about this whole exercise of renaming cities one after another, with some kind of a color being attached to this kind of renaming? Do you subscribe to this process of renaming one city after another?
Sir, I think we should not look at in the manner of black and white. Sir, we need to look in the gray area that some cities, sir, they are justified for name changing due to their historical significance, culture, and what historical factors were in the play when it was renamed. Is it the real name or some changed it and now we are changing it again? For example, sir, for Ghaziabad itself, sir, I can say the name is derived from the Ghaziuddin. He was the noble in Mughal dynasty. So I think, sir, the name is justified. However, sir, for other cities, if the name is derived from other vested interest, then, sir, indeed, we should not do that. Broader consensus should be allowed that no political or majority thing should not come into these ways. There should be an proper awareness among citizens. There, like we can ask for their opinion. We can do some kind of memorandum or anything to see how people are relating to this.
But are you aware, Rohit, that there was some kind of a remark passed by the court on this whole renaming? That this is only a futile exercise. You should rather concentrate on the development of the district or a place rather than just renaming them.
Indeed, sir, that renaming just doesn't serve the purpose. But by renaming, sir, if we are also bringing some developments, some money into it, like sir for Ayodhya, sir, when we renamed it from Faizabad to Ayodhya, side by side, sir, government has planned various development activities as well. So I think that renaming justifies its purpose.
Okay, I take it, Rohit. Rohit, did you read today's newspaper?
Yes, sir.
Actually, what's so important about today's date? Today is 11th of January. Why is it so important day for India?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
Well, it's National Education Day. And why was it being celebrated as National Education Day on 11th of Jan?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Okay, who is the father of Indian education policy in India? Who was the first education minister of India?
Maulana Abdul Kalam.
And that's his birthday.
Okay. Thank you for letting me.
All right. So let's talk about national education policy. Recently, the government of India has come out with a national education policy, which has been doctrined. What are the 5 pillars on which it stands?
So the pillars exactly, I'm not very sure aware.
Okay, what are the aims of this policy? What does it aim in?
Sir, it is aiming 50% higher education gross enrollment ratio.
Don't give me vague answers. Huh. If you're not sure of the answers, I would rather appreciate not knowing, or you don't have the. You'll have to read more. But anyway, let me hear you what the aims are.
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
No. I intervened doesn't mean that you have stopped you. I said you can still come forward in case you have, if you're sure about what you're saying. No, all right. I'll take it forward. Are you aware of any of the schemes of Government of India? Education schemes, noble scheme which have been launched by Government of India?
Sir, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan is there.
Yes. What is it, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan?
Sir, it amalgamated all the 3 schemes of government: Rashtriya Uttar Shiksha Abhiyan, Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, in which, sir, government is targeting up till 12th level education, a good enrollment ratio, developing schools, as well as it includes midday meal as well in it, like giving the primary up till 8th class the meal also, sir. And sir, another is PM Shri scheme, sir, in which this scheme is launched for national education policy itself to implement this scheme in as a whole. And sir, other is The arrangement is very
Okay, tell me, what is the institution of excellence, which is one of the schemes of Government of India?
So it was brought about by Government of India to increase the standard and quality of higher education in India. Sir, under
So,
it,
can you name a few of institution of excellence?
sorry, sir, I'm not able.
All right. Last question coming in from education. Thereafter, I'll shoot two more questions. I still have time. Chairman? No, he says one. I take it as one. Again, on the education policy. We have a system of education, primary education, then we have a secondary education and a higher education. Looking at it from the perspective of the new education policy, what is the pedagogy of a primary school education vis-a-vis higher secondary education?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it. I will read it later on.
Okay. Last question, with the permission of the chair here. Now, your father, mother, both are on business. What business are they in?
Sir, they have a small furniture shop in Ghaziabad.
Furniture shop. Do they pay? Is it subject to GST?
Yes, sir, they
And what is the rate of GST on that furniture?
18%.
18%. Do you justify the slabs of GST in India? What is the rationale of having these slabs? Just tell me the rationale.
So these are part of progressive taxation.
Yes.
That some good which is consumed by a less income person or consumed by mass, or it is a social importance, then sir it has less slabs. However, sir, some are luxurious goods, some are consumption good which are solely based on luxury. Therefore, sir, they are taxed more, which can be used for.
But are you aware what's the GST on diamond and jewelry?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
So does it justify your answer?
Indeed, sir, there are some challenges before this rationale. However, sir, government is working like every year. GST Council meets, and these issues are solved very accordingly in the GST meet.
All right. Thank you, Rohit. I pass on to my colleague here.
Again, how are you feeling now, Rohit, with this interview process today?
Oh, very nice, sir.
Very nice. Okay, good, good. Tell me that you are from Ghaziabad, okay? So Ghaziabad is part of the National Capital Region. Huh? And there is a National Capital Region Planning Board, okay? Comprising of all the areas in the National Capital Region, comprising of Ghaziabad, Noida, Greater Noida, Faridabad, Gurgaon, etc. Now, the thing is that we have state governments which have all the powers. Then we have National Capital Planning Region. And if you see that the whole developmental idea of this geography, which we call the National Capital Region, is almost one. Okay? It's quite homogeneous, one. So, do you favor an idea that the subjects which the state government is administering today should be passed on to the National Capital Region Planning Board for better administration? Otherwise, there is so much of plethora of laws, etc. People are confused.
Sorry.
Sir, I think.
And that hampers business also.
Indeed, sir, sometimes sir, it poses a challenge. For example, sir, recently the pollution, the GRAP issues, they were there that it had led to closing of industries in Gurugram and Faridabad as well in Ghaziabad. However, sir, I don't think, sir, it is very suitable that we should transfer all these subjects to these board because, sir, it would lead to federal challenges. Like it would be seen as Gurugram, Faridabad, and Ghaziabad neglecting the other parts of the state. Like.
No, the planning board comprises of the chief ministers of all the states.
Yes, sir. But sir, overall the state, the planning has not just been done for Gurugram or Ghaziabad. We have to see the whole perspective of state, the needs of the state as well. And sir, we are not facing any such issues with respect to, because sir, this board has membership from Chief Minister, Chief Secretary as well. So they are working very efficiently in resolving all such issues. And the successful example, sir, can be seen as Grab, because sir, in this the NGT and the chief secretaries, principal secretaries of government are very successful in implementing the third phase of Grab. I myself.
So that is what my argument is, no, that if that is so successful, let us also transfer the remaining subjects to this board so that there is more efficient administration of this region as a whole.
Sir, I think we are looking at from one perspective of just administration, but sir, the law and order, the connectivity issues, the culture of these cities, so they are different. For example, sir, in Gurugram, so there is Haryanvi culture. In Ghaziabad, sir, there is UP, the Western UP culture is there. So by mixing all these, I think it may create more issues. So I think, sir, first of all, we need to create a good development in these areas, the culture, and so there should be a consensus about among the people itself. Then, sir, we can think about it. However, right now, sir, I feel these are good as the way it is.
Okay. But if you see culture, no, culture is different. Don't you think that all these satellite cities of Delhi are primarily made up of immigrants who don't have the culture of that particular place? So what's the difference, no? So Gurgaon, Noida, everything, you see, even Ghaziabad for that matter.
Yes, sir, I can agree to that point. Most people are migrants from outside cities or outside states. But sir, I can say that sir, once they come to these cities, so they absorb the culture. For example, sir, up till 2000, the Delhi leader was Punjabi, but now he's from Bihar origin. So I can say that, sir, people come to these cities, but they they very good absorb the culture of these cities and become a part of these cities.
Okay. You are also interested in heritage tourism. Okay. Means you are very interested in heritage as well. So tell us how heritage has actually been part of the current central government's governance idea.
So the respectable central government is focusing a lot on these heritage tourist site. So they have launched various schemes like Adopt a Heritage Scheme, Dekho Apna Desh.
No, my question is not that. It's about governance.
So governance has also been improved. Sir, we have Archaeological Survey of India at central level. So we have state archaeological centers at state levels, and sir, at district level.
Well, I'm not asking about governance of or administration of the archaeological sites. I'm talking about governance in general. How heritage has become more important or less important for overall governance in India by the central government.
So they are becoming
What
all.
is the idea?
Sorry, sir, I engage.
Okay, chalo.
Rohit, you are from Jind, basically.
Yes, sir.
But now your parents are settled in Ghaziabad.
Yes, sir.
How was the change?
So when we migrated from Jean to Ghaziabad, uh, it was a bit of struggle. Like my father used to bring everything from Jean itself. Like ghee will, if you want to get ghee or chai patti, then from the Jean. I think it is a migrant perspective. Like we used to compare the prices of Ghaziabad from Jean. Like Jean mein to sasta mil jayega. And it was cultural shock as well. Like my voice is a bit loud, being a part of Haryana. But when I was in Ghaziabad, sir, people used to talk to me like, "Why are you shouting? Speak slow or speak at mellow voice." Like they don't used to share the secrets with me because I used to shout at a very high pitch. And so thirdly, sir, I admired I also find that nuclear family challenging. Like I was from a joint family, and in Ghaziabad, I was just my brother, my mother, and my father. So I found it a bit challenging. I didn't like it the first time because I used to having my cousins and my grandfather with me. And sir, one thing I admired was the development. When I came to Ghaziabad, I really liked the schooling system and the roads and etc.
How long you have been in Ghaziabad?
So since my whole life, because I was born in Ghaziabad, but then sir we migrated back to Jean.
So why didn't you think of expanding on the family business rather than going in for government service?
So since early age, I was not very much interested in business, but my big brother, sir, he had a very good interest in business. So like from early childhood, we decided that you would be going to business, and I have no interest in it. I even sir visit just 4 to 5 months, just once in 4 to 5 months. I have no, I haven't developed any interest in business.
Okay. When was Ghaziabad demarcated as a district separate?
Sorry, sir, I don't know the exact date, but I knew it is a part. It was earlier the part of Meerut division. Then it was separated from it.
Okay. What are the basic two challenges where Ghaziabad requires priority in developing and focusing from the point of view that it doesn't have a city look as such, despite being a district for almost more than 40 years. What two things would you think are necessary to change and give it an urban look, a modern city?
Sir, I think it would be good commercial and government architecture. Like sir, when I was living in Vasundhara, Ghaziabad, sir, I didn't find any government school or government like hospital nearby me. Or just for example, sir, in Delhi or in sir Gurugram, you can see government has constructed good planning. Like there would be commercial places as well. Government demarcated parking is there. But sir, in Ghaziabad, we can see a haphazard development. Like somewhere there is village, then next to it there is society, then sir there comes a village, then a society or school is there. So there is not a unanimous uniform growth has not been happened there. And the second would be, sir, the traffic congestion is a big reason for these things, because sir, the city some at some places there is huge traffic congestion, and at the outer skirts of Ghaziabad the roads are lying empty. So we need a balanced development. This can happen, sir, due to spread of industries, because right now, sir, we have industries at Saibabad area, but not at the inner Ghaziabad, the Nehru Nagar, the Kavi Nagar area.
Why you have a industrial area near the Hapur bypass?
Yes, sir. We have Modi Nagar as well. We have Hapur Industrial as well. But sir, if we can see from Saibad Industrial area, so these areas have lacked their luster, because right now, sir, Ghaziabad, due to being included in NCR, there are some restrictions on the industries. Even sir, the land has become costly. So industries are outsourcing that land and selling that land and purchasing set upping industries in the hinterland.
So one area you have pointed out is urban planning needs improvement. What could be the second?
Very significant.
Sir, I think it would be public infrastructure, especially dealing with pollution. If we can see, due to the lack of government buses or government infrastructure, people are prone to use the private vehicles, which has led to sir huge level of pollution. Even in the Hindon River, sir, we can see it has become a nala. Matlab, earlier it was river. When I was in the childhood age, we used to go to Hindon Safari, but nowadays it has become a nala. So, sir, I think we need to work upon the sanitation and this waste treatment plants in Ghaziabad.
Are you happy with the law and order?
Yes, sir. Earlier, it was a problem, law and order. My aunt, मतलब my neighbor, sir, she used to say that पहले तो यहाँ पर कोई रिक्शा अकेला भी नहीं आता था, because she used to be afraid of going alone in that area. However, sir, in the recent decade or in the last year, sir, we are seeing a significant change. So law and order has improved a lot. So the traffic police red lights have been installed. Even the police showcase, sir, have been opening in the nook and corner.
Okay. One last question about your present job. You are a BDPO. What is the basic function
So my basic functions are, sir, I have to supervise gram panchayats under my block. For instance, sir, I have 76 panchayat in my block. Second function, sir, is I'm executive officer of Panchayat Samiti as well. So I have to see, function, and implement the schemes and the orders passed by the house, that is Panchayat Samiti. And third, sir, is implementing various state government as well as central government schemes at ground level.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Rohit.
Good morning, sir.
Recently, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has made an announcement that it is not difficult for Uttar Pradesh to achieve the goal of $1 trillion economy. How is it possible to achieve this $1 trillion economy?
Sir, I think, sir, we can achieve it through, because, sir, UP has largest MSME base in the country. It has more than 90 lakh MSMEs. And sir, recently government has launched one district, one product scheme, sir, which is really making a remarkable change. Districts are getting numerous orders from the international market as well. Sir, even the GI tax has been given to various state products. And sir, government has planned to install various skill universities in the state. For example, it is planning to set up in Agra, Lucknow and Kanpur. Sir, UP is the only state which has 2 IITs. So indeed, sir, we are on the right track. And through these schemes, government is planning to achieve $1 trillion economy by 2027.
What are the factors that have contributed to achieve this extraordinary achievement in Uttar Pradesh, that Uttar Pradesh economy has achieved a 16.45 lakh crore to 22.58 lakh crore in just a span of 1 year? So what are the factors that have contributed to achieve this enormous increment in the development?
So there are multiple factors. For example, sir, UP government has started UP Investor Summit, in which, sir, UP government is giving subsidies and incentives for industries to set up. Second, sir, would be defense corridor is being set up. It has led to crowding of investments. Third, sir, it is focusing on religious as well as heritage tourism at a great scale. It has launched various schemes for it. It is planning a Buddhist circuit, Jain circuit, Ramayan circuit is there. And sir, infrastructure, UP government has done a tremendous job in this aspect. Infrastructure, it has connected hinterland to its capital cities.
Yes. In the National Draft Policy of Tourism, there is a proposal called inclusive tourism. So what is the inclusive tourism?
Sir, it relates to that. For example, sir, some sites which are not accessible to physically handicapped or differently abled, some are not affordable to various lower stratas of people. So I think, sir, government wants to achieve all-round tourism, not just from the high strata or that only high-income people will go. So they are planning various schemes. They are even giving subsidies for older people so that they can visit their Char Dham or other yatras they can do. So government wants to promote this.
So finally, regarding your history subject, do you think that there is a need for rewriting the history in the NCERT books?
So from a student of history point of view, I think, sir, we need to write more history in NCERT. We are looking from a view of conflict, like rewriting or some kind of deleting or rewriting. I think, sir, we need to make history more inclusive. Sir, we can have earlier syllabus as well as we can include new syllabus as well. For example, if government and people are of the view that some rulers are not being depicted very that they should be shown, we can include them as well. Then, sir, it would become more inclusive history. By deleting or rewriting, sir, I think it can lead to a dangerous trend by majority history. I think, sir, we need a broader consensus about it. And sir, if there are faults in history writing, yes, sir, we should rewrite these faults. But overall, sir, I think we need to make history more inclusive. The Deccan perspective, the South perspective are not very much shown in NCERTs. So I think, sir, even Northeastern history, sir, it is not reflected very good.
Yeah. Would you suggest any reforms in the tourism in India in the context where the Maldivian ministers have made some comments about Lakshadweep?
Yes, sir. Recently, there erupted a controversy. Yes, sir. We, as a heritage tourist guide, sir, I feel we need to change the viewpoint of people regarding tourism. Like sometimes, like people used to scribble on the walls of heritage sites. So they are throwing some dustbin or not in the dustbin, or even sir the beaches. Like we need to have a sensitization among people, local people as well as tourists. For example, when a foreigner comes to India, people like
No. You're going off track.
Yeah. His
You're
question was
going
something
off
different
track.
here.
You know, his question was, what changes in the tourism policy need to be made in view of the India-Maldives row? So you went into the hygiene factors. So please limit yourself. Yeah.
Refine your answer.
So last 1 minute for you.
sorry sir. So should I say it?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir. We need to develop more tourism infrastructure. Like, sir, for in Lakshadweep, sir, there is only one flight going on to Lakshadweep just one day. So I think, sir, we need to build more infrastructure. That, sir, and it should be inclusive of all. It should not be that costly. For example, sir, in the last night, Mintra Make My Trip announced that all the March up till March Lakshadweep flights has been booked. This shows that the lack of infrastructure in the islands of the country. And sir, even in the hinterland part, that capital cities, so lack of infrastructure, tourism knowledge is not there. Even in the digital tourism, sir, we are not doing very great. We should learn from that Maldives that we need a good tourism infrastructure.
All right, Rohit Garg, we are finished with our formal interaction with you. How do you think you fared in this interaction?
Sir, I think it was a very nice experience for me.
Nice is fine. How many marks would you give yourself based on your interaction with us?
Sir, I think I'm not in the position to comment on this. This is my first mock interview, so.
First mock interview and first UPSC interview. Okay, all right. Okay, Rohit, you come across as a very good candidate. You did very well, and rest assured, you did very well. You answered most of the questions with good reasoning, and your communication is good. Of course, you carry a Haryanvi touch, but we all know we all come from rural backgrounds, so most of us understand when youth join services, they would have those features in their communication. So don't worry about that. It was very good. And you know, since it is your first thing, I will let you know that we are not testing your knowledge. Here, it is not the test of knowledge. That is done by mains. Now, what we are looking for is an officer in making. That how he carries himself, how he walked into the room, how he interacted, did he maintain the composure and poise, was he rattled by any questions, what is the reasoning, is he balanced, is he honest in his answers, the whole integrity perspective that comes in, right? And you should also know, when is your interview?
Date has not been announced.
So it's in the second phase, right? So that's good for you. And you should also know that questions will emanate from three sources. One, your DAF. Second is your educational qualifications and the optional subject that you chose. And third would be the current affairs, which is a huge basket. Since it is way off, what I would recommend is that your interview is way off. So I would recommend that you prepare a question bank of about 80 to 100 questions on A4 sheets, right? Ask your friends or family to ask you questions on your DAF, because then you will realize how pointed questions can be asked on your DAF. And then make bulleted the points in the answers. Don't write long essays, right? Like you said that there were pagans and the Hindus when they converted to Islam. They were Buddhists when they converted to Islam. Okay, so you should know when you say history is your, and you should have delved deep into that, because history people would like to link to Maldives. Somebody can ask you that. So prepare that set of questions, and current affairs questions will keep changing as you approach towards today there is one war, tomorrow there could be another. Nobody asks you about economy, there will be questions about economy, right? So be prepared for that. And as far as your turnout is concerned, I think the color of your suit is shadi wala, not for the interview.
Sir, actually, this is mock. I have given to tailor.
Okay,
It is in the
fine.
process.
So have a dark suit, but certainly not this kind of a suit. And a bluish tinge shirt doesn't go with this kind of a color. A white or a, I don't know what color of suit you will be wearing.
Navy blue is there.
Okay, so then this shirt could perhaps go. Socks should be longer.
Yes, sir.
No part of body should be visible. Your shoes should be sparkling and shining. If you have to carry a rag in your pocket before entering the UPSC, please do it. There should not be mud on your shoes.
Yes, sir.
Right? And your hair is completely unkempt, as if कि आप उठकर आ गए हैं, सो कर उठे आए हुए. So hair should be properly combed, well groomed, and no 5 p.m. shadow. This kind of beard is 5 p.m. shadow. So this wouldn't work. Either you grow a beard or you remove everything. When you even go for mock, go prepared as if you are going for the final interview. You know, then you will get the desired thing. And no pen here. You are not going to office. Just keep it in the inside pocket. You are in the habit of giving long answers where you don't know the subject. Your answers should not be more than a minute and a half. We can engage into a further conversation, then you can. But where you don't know the subject, you think that talking for longer, you are compensating. In fact, you are reducing your chances. You are creating a bad impression, right? So cut down on that. And I felt that you were beating about the bush on certain occasions. You didn't know, but you were blabbering. So that should not happen. Your hands were very tightly held throughout. You can move your hands. Not too much, but you can move your hands, right? This is what comes to my mind. Practice in front of your friends or family or in front of a mirror. But overall, you were very good. When was your interview held in Haryana Service Commission?
So last February.
Last February. I think I interviewed you. Anyway, thank you. I remember you. Anyway, anything else? Anybody?
No, I think you've summed up very well. I think nothing else. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, if you have any questions, tell me.
Yes, should I like?
No. As I told you, normal बैठो आप कैसे बैठो?
I think your posture was okay. You were sitting all right, but you can, in between, if you are making a point, you can always do it, but not too much. But it will be better that you are natural to yourself. We'll appreciate anything.
अभी जैसे बैठे हो ना, your back is straight. During the interview, your back was not straight. You were a bit slouching, right? You are a young man. And a little bit of more fitness, ठीक है, आप BDO हो गए, आपकी सेवा हो रही होगी, वो ठीक है, but a little bit of fitness would be better for you. Okay?
Hope you will be wearing a tie also on that day.
Yeah. Yes, yes. And tie should be touching the belt, not longer. Okay? Anything else you want to ask? Okay, all the very best.
Thank you. आप थोड़ा मुस्कुराओ, है ना? हाँ, आपकी स्माइल बहुत सुंदर है ना? और सभी पैनलिस्ट को देखना है, ठीक है?
Yes.
Question is from the panelist, not from one person. The whole panel. So you have to address the whole panel. Okay? जब आप आए थे ना, तो चेयर को पहले, अगर कोई लेडी है पैनल में,
तो पहले
उनको करो, ठीक है? Particularly because you are from Haryana. Okay? तो पहले आप उनको करो, ठीक है? And then after you can say good morning sirs or good afternoon sirs, okay? Or madams, whatever it is. Okay?
All right.
ठीक है?
Okay.
चलो.
Yeah. All the best.